gave me the tickets to the practice. You feel me? I gotta promote the Bengals.
Hey, let's go.
Hey.
All right, man, let's do this.
We out here.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Banks. It's Tuesday, a little late. It's 9 o'clock.
Later
We usually
than-
go
yeah.
live at 7, but we're having some issues here in the store trying to get this damn DTG printer working, man.
Man, it's been very frustrating, but I do see moves being made and clothes are printing. So
Yeah,
you
bro,
know,
I'm here for it, man. We had
yeah.
to slow the roll on everything we're printing in store because
Yeah.
we got a lot of stuff going on. We got the Voices of America concert starting Thursday, which is by the way, if you plan on going to the Voices of America Country Music Fest, I highly suggest downloading the app. It's got everything right there, bro. So you can literally, it's got the set times of exactly when each artist is going to be playing, what stage they're going to be on. It's got, where the Celsius booth is, where the Bush booth is. La Rosa's is going to be down there. Gold Star Chili is going to be down there. We're going to be down there. We've got some dope stuff we're going to be selling too, man. So,
right.
we've got those hologram posters
Yep.
coming from Auto Printing, so shout out to Auto.
Yeah, huge shout out for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait to see these things,
Right.
man. They're legends when it comes to the printing game. But we've got a lot of stuff going on, man. We're also printing stuff for E&O. They're doing the official food for all the Western and Southern Open, the tennis tournament down here in over by Kings Island.
Yep.
So we're knocking out merch for them as well, so they can have some stuff for their staff. So we're just trucking along, man. At the same time, I'm just like, I keep having to fine tune that DTG printer, man, to keep it running, bro.
Yeah.
I looked.
But you're doing a good job.
Thank you, dude. I
You're doing a
looked at
good
the
job.
counter, bro. We've printed over 30,000 shirts with that thing. That's crazy.
That is crazy. But
Yeah.
that's a testament that it was worth our time.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah,
a good investment.
A good
for sure.
investment, yeah, because we were back and forth originally, and then when we pulled the trigger on it, and it's so much fun. Like we were talking earlier today, having a perfect design, like when it's all done and like the print came out great, like that is such a good feeling, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like there's not much better than that. Like on a work end of things, like just seeing it look so like the perfect that like all the colors are blending or whatever the case may be, like especially like when it's like a rainbow, like a
Multicolour,
tie dye, like anything tie dye when we print tie dye on like my black shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of my favorite shirts just because it came out so nice. You know what I mean? And the DTG can do that. 10 million colors, if you will. So like that's the thing. And when a design comes out prime, like man, it's great,
it looks great,
For real.
bro.
Yep.
But we have a lot going on,
Yeah.
man. We got the whole tribe here, bro. We
Dude,
got
we do.
Tyrell and Yaman. What's cracking, fellas?
Hey, what's
y'all?
up? What's
You
up?
want to straighten out the camera for Tyrell here? Yeah, bro. So there's a lot of wild shit going on, man. I want to get your guys' opinions, bro, because we've got obviously everything going on with the disclosure with the aliens. We've got government coming out and saying that we've recovered UFOs. We've recovered the pilots that fly the UFOs, and that we still have them here. Some of them are like in freezers or some shit. But
yeah.
so that came out like 2 weeks ago, and now recently, within the past week, it started on Saturday. Actually, July 11th is when the first time that Peru was invaded by aliens. And it's been like a reoccurring thing for the past week and a half where these aliens are coming in and I guess they try to kidnap a 15-year-old girl. And there's actually like footage of it, man, where like there's a whole group of like Peruvians that are they're actually from a tribe. I can't remember the name of the tribe. It's like Akiba or something, the Akiba tribe.
Okay.
But they're like running around the woods with this flashlight or a bunch of flashlights trying to find them. And one of the guys that was talking said that, when he went to shoot the alien, he just flew straight up in the air. But they were saying that they're grayish silver in color. They've got big glowing yellow eyes. Their feet were round, like they had like a shoe on, and the heel was glowing red, and that they were actually floating about a meter off the ground. And that they looked like the Green Goblin with armor on. So they weren't naked. They actually had like
So they actually had like
clothes on.
Yeah, uniform.
Or
even.
uniform, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is something that, like, when you hear stories of aliens or when you see these videos, they're always butt naked and they've got no genitalia, they've got like no like moving parts, right? It's just a like a body suit. But and then you go and you think about the stuff. It's like, man, do they really just walk around naked with no pockets? You know what I mean? Like,
right. No, yeah. I mean, imagine if you're traveling. Like if you're at home, I'm sure they have a time when they're home and they're in some kind of loungewear or some kind of thing that would be considered that. Maybe they changed. I mean, I don't know what they do.
Well, what if they don't?
Maybe they stay in that all the time. But I can't imagine. that's how that would work.
What if it's that's their skin? That armor is attached, man. It doesn't come off.
oh, he's thinking,
Just saying.
I don't know.
What do you call it? Exoskeletons, bro?
Exoskeletons.
Yeah.
They're just like turtles running
I mean,
around.
but that's not far fetched, bro.
No,
Because
yeah.
a lot of people have a theory that aliens are just future versions of us, right? So 100,000 years, a million years down the road, these aliens are just mutated from what we used to be, right? Like, and what we were talking about last week on the podcast, if you're out in outer space all the time, you don't, your eyes, they're not going to be used to sunlight, right? So your pupils are going to get bigger. And at what point do their pupils just cover your eyeball, and all of a sudden they just get bigger and bigger, right? Like you don't need to speak because they all have telepathy. They all talk with their minds. And honestly, there was a story in 1994 in Zimbabwe at it was at a children's, like an elementary school, but it was a private school, and all the kids were out in the back, for recess, and they were hearing humming sounds. Kind of some of them said it sounded like a bee, but it disappeared, and then it came back, and then they saw just out in the woods there was a big silver saucer out there, and there was like 65 kids that were all out here in this like recess area. And they all saw it, bro. And a couple of them like started like walking over towards it, like in groups. And this one girl, she was 15. She said when she locked eyes with the alien, she said there was two aliens that were walking around the ship as if they were looking for damage, like something happened to the ship. And then like they really didn't care that these kids were watching them. And then all of a sudden, one of the aliens locked eyes with that girl. And she's like, once I locked eyes with him, like I was frozen. I couldn't move. She's like, I felt like I was floating. My feet were still on the ground, but I felt like I was levitating. And then the alien, she heard his voice in his head, and it said, "Come here." So she walked like just a couple feet closer and stopped. And then her friend was right next to her. So all of a sudden, she started getting all these flashes of trees burning, people laying dead in the streets, and so she was getting all of this info like telepathically to her mind.
It's interesting.
And then the blonde girl that was next to her, she grabbed her friend like, "Hey, are you okay?" And then once she grabbed her wrist or her hand, she started getting the exact same images in her brain, and so like. The alien was speaking to her telepathically and saying, that humans are endangering the earth. You guys need to come together. And it was like all these kids have the same like story of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And like shout out to the teachers, bro, because the teachers, what they did was the very next day, they had all the students draw pictures of what they saw and reiterate what they saw.
And most of them were like the same.
Yeah, they were all like pretty much like one of them said that the ship looked red, but most of them said it was silver and had some green like tints to it. But like the fact that the teacher just didn't dismiss it and then went in and said, "Hey, everybody draw what you saw and tell me what you saw." That gathers so much information that's hard to dispute, right? Because you got 60 kids here that all have similar stories.
Yeah.
Same story.
But the crazy thing is this happened in 1994, bro. So this is 30 years ago. So now these kids are adults and they're doing a movie on it right now, or a documentary where they're interviewing these 35, 40-year-old women and men that were there and saw the whole thing, and apparently the stories haven't changed at all.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I'm here for it, man. There's a lot of wild shit that's going on right now. the disclosures happening, which it's like why is the disclosure happening? Is it because aliens are just becoming more prevalent? Are we just at a point now where the government's saying, hey, let's just trickle the information out? Because there's a lot of red flags, and there's a lot of reasons why they never tell us about aliens, right? Christianity is one thing that always is in the back of my mind, is like,
Same.
well, if aliens are real, then there's so there's not a white guy with hair that's looking over all of us,
Right.
No, it's
That wouldn't necessarily be. I mean,
well, that's the thing, is like the way that I'd look at it, like I'm agnostic. I know that there's something bigger. I don't think he's a white guy. I don't think he's a black guy. I think there's something bigger that we don't understand. We just, in the book of in the Bible, we've just kind of dumbed it down to make sense to
Make
our
it easier to
Peabody
digest.
brains, for
Make
sure.
it easier to digest. Yeah, but that's the thing is, when people have such strong faith towards something, information like this can be beyond groundbreaking.
Oh, it's devastating.
You know what I mean? Devastating, because we talked about everything that comes with finding out and that aliens are real, and the biggest thing that we're worried about is the belief system of the human race. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so like that's how powerful that is. So it's
Well,
it's going to be interesting to see, like, because more's coming out, but I think more's coming out and it's being told and coming to the public eye because it's so prevalent so often, and maybe the alien forces that gave the green light, like, all right, that's that time, go ahead, and like maybe there are on the back end, like, hey, you should just go ahead and give this information out, and it's time.
Start telling people.
You know what I mean? Like, I think there might be a deeper to it on top of the depth. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, because like if we are, we've talked about the one dude that was like messed up because of the whole situation when the underground bunkers.
Phil Schneider, yeah.
Yeah. So like if that's being worked with on that level, you got to know that they're communicating like, hey, do this, don't do this. Like there has to be some kind of they're putting perimeters on things. So if they're opening those gates, you know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
And we all see it on the internet all the time anyway. So it's people are already desensitized. They're already desensitized to the situation. So like this is a really great time, in my opinion. I mean, it could have happened last year. We've been talking about aliens for a long time. It's not like it's
Right.
a new topic, but for it to become disclosed and become as real as it gets is very exciting to me. To be honest, like very
Dude,
exciting. Anything is
they've
possible.
been kind of like
Anything is
what I'm saying?
possible.
Like they've been kind of
Period.
like. You think they kind of been trying to condition us to it?
Yeah.
100%.
Men in Black.
Look, American Dad.
Men in Black.
I was gonna say Men in Black.
Men in Black first for me. Men in Black was, I thought
Then
that.
American Dad. Yep.
Yeah, but Men in
Well,
Black was like making it real people,
Yeah.
and they're walking amongst us. You know.
I just think movies in general, like everything that has come up, flying cars, all these like really cool inventions that have taken place and stuff like that, they've been in movies, they've been in television shows. Aliens have been in everything. So it's like it was a matter of time, and it like Andrew was talking about with like the timing being perfect. Like I don't think it mattered when this was said. The fact that it's said now, it's about how we react to it. What happens next? What are the next steps? What are we supposed to do as the American people? I think that's where like the opinions.
We trying to
come up.
figure out. I think we trying to figure out. It's a place in our minds where we trying to figure out, are they good aliens or bad aliens?
I
feel like that's kind of like a.
I get you there. I look at it as like as long as there's
We
no.
can't just look at it like it's bad.
Well,
What if
yeah,
they
you
actually
can't-
like? What if they?
you
actually
can't just
good
assume.
aliens?
I
American Dad.
Good aliens
Roger.
or bad aliens?
I think
Yeah.
there's good and bad.
I think it's good and
I
bad.
think it's both.
I think
It's gonna be
there's
both.
I think there's a lot of different races of beings out there, right? Some are good, some are bad, but the way that I feel like they're protecting us, because the 1994 when they hit Zimbabwe with all those kids, they told them, you guys need to unite, like, you're just one. This entire world is just one. Like,
said
you
what
guys, and what these kids were like getting telepathically in Zimbabwe from the aliens was, treat each other better. Don't like this whole hostility thing. That there's always a huge spike in UFO sightings whenever, in 1941 when we bombed.
Atomic
And
bomb.
the whole thing, they was just saying unity.
Unity, but that's
We've been preaching unity for years,
but
and anybody
right,
been listening.
and that's the crazy thing. It's like us as peons, just here doing our day-to-day work. That's what we do, right? We respect everybody, but as it gets to the elite, right? It's my family and that's it. And when it comes to other countries and stuff, like we're super wealthy, bro. There's countries out there where, you see people that have these big stomachs. They're skinny as can be, bro, but they got huge stomachs out in Africa because they're drinking water with bacteria all in it. You know what I mean? Like, we all need to look at this and say, hey, we're all in this together, bro. There's no reason why Jeff Bezos needs trillions of dollars, right? Yep. Like, I'm not saying communism where he needs to give his money to us so we can all live equally, but we all need to respect each other equally.
Yes.
And so every time that there was a news broadcast in 19 what year was that? Was it 70? I can't remember when it was now, but there was a broadcast that came over the news channels in southern United States, and it was this guy, an alien. His name was Vrillian. And the voice that came out of it was super terrifying, but he said the same thing, like, peace and longevity, right? But like they've always been preaching that, and like I said, as soon as Pearl Harbor happens, as soon as a nuclear bomb is let off, all of a sudden there's a huge uptick in UFO sightings.
Y'all think it's aliens that stay underwater?
100%. Yes. I think.
Yes, I do. I think that's actually probably where a lot of the activity is taking place on pretty much a daily basis there, and then I still subscribe to the inside a hole in Antarctica. I think Antarctica is pretty much a hub, and there's got to be like a spot in the ocean or some depth, or maybe like a cave that hasn't been found because it's off limits to a degree, or maybe there's a portal. I don't know.
And Antarctica is off limits.
Yeah, right.
So you actually have to be qualified to even go there. You can't just
credentials.
go.
Yeah. You have to get the credentials.
That's
I'm talking like a portal.
That's crazy.
You have to be a scientist, but people have
That's
been
the
there.
dead giveaway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dead.
Can't go.
Yeah, it's a
Can't go
giveaway.
unless you got that
damn
classified.
Literally.
badge.
You got to have clearance to go to Antarctica.
If Antarctica, if it wasn't a big deal, they wouldn't care.
For sure.
But the fact that they tell you can't go there.
And that's going to make it more interesting, because then people are going to try to find a way to get there without, craziness.
But it's just like how
happen.
you grew up in with your parents, and you know what I'm saying, with your parents, and they got their secret stash.
Don't do this.
So
you do.
Don't go over here, and you like, why not?
Yep.
So you get curious.
Second you leave the house, you go over there.
Then you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
don't open this box. Don't go in this. Don't go down that street. If you put it out there, that makes people wonder. If they never said it to that degree, a lot of people probably never would have tried to go. But now it's the fact that people are trying to go, or maybe people are trying to figure out what is the reasoning behind it. I never knew that. I thought it was a place that everybody could go to. I just wouldn't want to.
It just makes sense. It's
I don't like cold
why
weather.
Why are you telling me not to go here?
Yeah. No, I will go. I will go anywhere that's unnecessary for no reason, just cause. But you tell me not to. Now I really want to go there. That's my thought. It's gotta be something there. It's gotta be some reason you telling me not to go to Area 51. There's gotta be a reason you telling me not to go somewhere. So
it's off limits.
I want to go. I want to go because you're telling me not to.
I think the big thing with not being able to go somewhere and all the secrecy and all that is the more secret it feels, the more real it gets.
For sure.
Once this becomes real, which it just became real. So all that stuff that once seemed secret or fiction, novel, whatever the case may be, it's all on the table now. There's no anything is possible, and that is what I love. I I love most about it is anything is possible from this point forward. Any speculation. Well, I mean, like we could talk Bigfoot, Yeti. You know, like maybe he's an alien. Maybe like he's just. I mean, maybe he's been caught. Who knows? But like
the birds are spies.
Different things, man. I mean, you're in there. Like
hey, I believe it. I believe once I saw that video of all those birds,
real?
all those birds dropping at the same time. That was weird. I need somebody to explain that to me. And then it was I think it was like a car. It was a plane. It was a plane that was like frozen, literally frozen in just in the air.
I saw
How?
a video.
I need to know.
Hold on, real quick. I saw a video like yesterday or 2 days ago, and you know it's really easy to get on the computer and freeze a bird in the air.
That's fair.
But this video was fucking wild, bro, because they were in like Mexico, and all the cars in the street were stopped, and there was a guy that was standing in the bed of the truck with a broom, and this bird was literally just fucking frozen, and you see everybody else moving around, videoing, doing this, and the guy takes the broom and swipes it at the bird, and all of a sudden the bird wakes up and takes off. But it was like it was in mid-flight, bro, where it was just frozen. And he was like, he went up and like tried slapping it, and I'm not sure if the broom hit it or not, but as soon as he swiped it, the bird snapped out and flew off.
I was waiting for you to tell me it was a hologram. Like the broom went through the bird. That'd have been crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's not far fetched, bro.
But we got the technology. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the spaceships. It's the same. Holograms exist. We're doing concerts with hologram people.
Oh, yeah. Bro, they did.
You could fake birds. Come on now.
Yeah, they brought Tupac to Coachella like 10 years ago, bro.
Tupac,
with technology now,
Michael Jackson. This was a long time ago. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was so realistic. Like how do you fake? You can fake it. You can fake it. If you can fake it in movies, and you could put it in front of somebody's face and make it look real.
Dude,
birds.
So Tom DeLonge was on.
Well, he was right.
Obviously, he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, right?
Yep.
And Joe was pretty harsh to him, and it was hard to. It was hard to get on the horse and listen to the conversation because Joe was so negative about it. Which you know he's an interviewer, so that's what he's supposed to do. But now that the info is out there and Tom DeLonge isn't in the dark, and he's on the forefront of the whole thing. He was on Steve-O's podcast.
Oh man! Steve-O.
And so what they were saying is, so the way that Tom was describing it is, time is linear, and I've heard that from every smart person that I've ever listened to talk about aliens. But it never made sense to me. Like time is linear. Time doesn't exist, and it's like no, it does. It's every day we go to sleep, we wake up, it's another day. But what they're saying is. Like the easiest way to describe it is like the what was the shit I was telling you about earlier, the ultraviolet, like how much we can see on the ultraviolet system, right? When it comes to what we can see, like ultraviolet rays, we can only see like this much of the scale. Like anything over that, like we can't see. So basically what he's saying is frequencies, they can jump in and out of our timeline by flexing into the ultraviolet rays and coming back out. So when he said that, it finally made sense, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, bro. Ghosts, right? Like when we see things or things happen in our house that's unexplained.
Yeah.
Is that just a frequency that we can't see? Is there another being inside the house that we can't see?
That'd be crazy.
I mean that makes entire sense to me. If we're talking on that scale, yes, that makes total sense.
So and then there was another video that an interview of an alien. I don't know if it's real. I showed Kalen. Kalen's like, it looks fake, and I'm like, look at his eyes though. Look at the alien's eyes. It's got depth to it. It's not like a mask, right?
Right.
And what this guy was saying, like, the guy was asking him questions, and he was asking about like life and relativity and all this stuff, and the alien was like, you can't comprehend life as we know it. Like you can't understand it. I am you. Like I am you from the future. And it was like I'll have to show you the video. We're definitely gonna have to do this conspiracy theory podcast so we can just drop all these videos that I've got here. But
we should definitely dive down that.
It's strange times, bro.
It's
because
not a rabbit hole anymore.
No,
this is real life.
It's
Aliens
just
are real. So.
It's a rabbit hole. You just
it's a rabbit. It's a rabbit hole.
The rabbit standing there at the top of the hole.
It's real
going,
now. Like
you want to check it out?
Yeah, like that's the thing. Is before it was like, oh, put your tinfoil hat on, go down the rabbit hole. Now it's like, well, actually hold my hat. It's real.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what I mean? That's cool. Like it's cool in the sense of the people speaking out are right. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if all of it's accurate or it's fiction or embellished or whatever the case may be for certain situations. But my grandmother, she rest in peace. She believed her entire life that she was abducted by aliens, and she was convinced, and she would tell us until
Tell me the story, bro. Did she like go into detail about it?
Yeah, she told the whole story. Yeah,
What'd she say?
Yeah, so okay, I'll delve into this. Yeah, I was just gonna throw a little thing in there, but yeah. So my grandma was.
Is this mom's dad or
my
mom's?
My mom's mom.
Mom's mom.
Mm-hmm. Pat Roth, rest in peace, Grandma. She was definitely a real one for sure. But so when she was younger with my grandpa Chico, they were coming home.
Your grandpa's name's Chico?
He went by Chico, Walter. But he went by Chico.
Bro, you need to fucking...
Dude, he drove for Tank Bus.
You need to drop a new band name. Chico and the Struts.
Dude, right?
Chico.
Yeah. But so they were heading home from some event. I'm not exactly sure the exact where they were coming from, but it was late, and they had gotten to the neighborhood where they lived, and they got to a point where they got to a stop sign, and both of them, she says, I don't know what I felt or anything, but we both blacked out at the same time, and then they woke up 3 hours later in the same spot.
Yeah, you did tell me this.
Yes.
You talked about this on the podcast before, right?
I guess I might have, or maybe we've talked about it, but like 3 hours of lost time, and they both lost it,
right.
And they stayed at a stop sign the entire time. So does that mean people were going around them for 3 hours? It was late, so it wasn't high traffic, but she claimed up and down. And she said, people call me crazy, but I swear that happened. And then if you look at the newspapers back then, at that same time, she says a bunch of reports happened in the area of Erlanger, Kentucky at that time. So
that's crazy.
Of activity. And she's like, that's my proof. But I'm sticking to it because that's what happened. But people call me crazy, but I'm telling you. And so like she was fully convinced. So
she didn't remember anything.
Nothing.
That's actually the same story with that movie The Fire in the Sky. The guy that was abducted from that. So that movie's great, bro. It's like I think he was like 19 or 22 years old. He was working with like 4 or 5 other guys, and I don't know if they were like they just cut trees down or if they're construction workers, but they were going through the woods after one of their jobs and saw a big light coming from the woods, and they actually went over to it. And the guy, man, what's his name, dude? Fire in the Sky.
it's like, I don't even know. To even know it's completely real, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what...
They were loggers.
Loggers?
So
Okay.
he was an Arizona logger who mysteriously disappeared for 5 days in 1975, and his co-workers actually were they were investigated for the murder of him. And so what happened was, like, didn't even look up his fucking name, bro.
Huh.
It starts with a T.
What's up, dudes? Hey, we got decent people out here, though, man. decent people still on the
Travis Walton.
Travis Walton.
Travis Walton was his name. So he actually like they're yelling at him like get away from it, come back to the car, and all of a sudden a big flash happens and the guys take off. So the 4 guys take off and leave Travis Walton there, and then they turn around and go back for him, and everything's gone. The UFO's gone, Travis is gone. There's a big burn mark where the UFO was, and so they call the police and they do an investigation for it. But Travis was he was arguing with one of the guys before that happened. So like one of the guys was like you know, and not in contempt, but he was under investigation for the murder of Travis. And then 5 days later, Travis shows up at like a gas station or something over there, wearing the same clothes, doesn't remember any of it, and then went through hypnosis.
Wow.
And then they pulled all the thoughts that he had, like when it was, you know, on the table, getting the probes and everything. Like he recalled all of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and actually so Joe Rogan's got a UFO statue on his desk for the Joe Rogan Experience, and that is the same UFO that Travis Walton described. So they actually made that for Joe Rogan. But
oh, wow.
yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, you know what's crazy to think, bro, is what if the United States has an agreement with aliens, and it's, look, you can kidnap some of the humans for testing, you know, but we need some of the aliens for testing.
Yeah, like maybe like an intergalactic like treaty partnership.
Yeah. I mean that's the Project Serpo, bro. Like look that up. Project Serpo is where they sent, you know, 12 astronauts to the Zeta Reticula star system for, you know, 10 years or 9 years or something.
Here's an interesting theory. I sitting here processing this, like based off of just information gathered from everywhere. So say we've seen the remnants of time travel, and we've seen the remnants of aliens around about the same amount of time. You said something a while ago about how like this technology has been just slowly getting better, but like so quick. We went from, you know, cars not driving fast to cars driving super fast quickly.
Just past 100 years, we've ramped up.
So, like, what if it's to the extent where not only aliens are giving us this technology slowly, but what if aliens are the reason for the concept of time travel in general? Just throwing that out there, like that's just a random thing, but I'm just thinking about it, like, why is it so interesting that both of these events are happening at the same time? Like, it's not like they've been a gap between each other. We're watching time traveling movies, we're watching all this technology and stuff like that, and slowly the technology is starting to drop. Slowly people are starting to say, oh, this person came back from this time at the same time. You know, 20 years go by, these stories are happening at the same time. Isn't that not weird?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
There's
seems interesting.
It's all unfolding right now, man. I think we're just in the middle of our own movie, right? Like,
right.
Yeah.
like the shit with Peru, bro. Like when I heard that, and then I hopped on, and there was only one news report that was all in like Spanish, and then there was one guy called the Nerd Report. So shout out to the Nerd Report on YouTube. So he had all the footage of it, but like I felt like I was in the movie Signs, bro. Like you remember when they're like everything's normal, and all of a sudden they're like, oh wait, there's alien footage of an alien stepping out of the bushes in front of all these kids, and then when you see it, you're like, oh my god, like no, what's happening? Like I felt that exact same way, bro, because like I saw what was happening, and I text Kaylin. And she was like, don't watch it. I'm on my way home right now. And it's like, I'm sitting there like, this is like, we're living in a movie right now, bro. It's all unfolding right now. I mean, everything across the board, bro. Like, all right, if there was a movie going on about right now, who plays Joe Biden? Who plays Donald Trump? Who plays Elon Musk?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That is a good
Can
question.
I be Samuel L. Jackson?
Bro, I'd be down for Samuel L. Jackson as Elon Musk.
We need to put him. That's another thing with Samuel, because he's in that Secret Invasion. I watched every episode. You got to watch it. If you haven't watched it, But I'm on board with that because we keep making more.
Right.
Like that's recent. I think the last 2020 or 2021, whenever they started making that show. But that was recent. If you watch it, it's a lot. Like I think that was probably one of the dopest ways that I see this weird timing. I finished it, and then a day later they announced that aliens are real. Like that's really weird timing for everything. But we keep making more. Like it's keep being more apparent. It's more in our face as if it's supposed to be a joke. Like for the people that don't believe this stuff, I don't get you. I don't understand.
Yeah, bro. There was
There are some naysayers still.
Yeah, no,
for
sure.
I've been seeing a lot of, like, they're like, what is this disclosure any different than anything else we've seen?
Yeah.
If people have never experienced anything supernatural and it's just never crossed their path, I could see how someone's like, is this as real as, you know?
What's a harder conversation, ghosts or aliens?
Right.
I'd rather talk about
in my
aliens.
mind, I would rather be ahead of the conversation than behind. Because when
Sure.
it comes to light that it is true, and if it happens to be true, then I'm ahead of it and I understand what's going on and I'm at least open-minded to it. But if I'm not believing and then it comes to pass that it's real, then I'm having to catch up.
Play catch up,
Exactly.
Yeah. And then even on top of that, like, I mean, it's fun to know about. It's interesting. Even if it weren't to be real, it's been interesting to read
this whole
online,
time?
watch YouTube videos, see every little like random TikTok video, Instagram reel that's popping up on, hey, this is what's happening, just so you know. Like, just because the media outlets aren't posting about it doesn't mean this isn't happening. Here's information about extraterrestrial life. Take it, do what you will with it.
What you decide to
but
do
like,
with it.
if it weren't to be real, it's still I'm enjoying the experience on the internet.
I've enjoyed to be a part of it.
So now that it's real, aliens are real, even better. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking
Just saying.
on like
Just saying.
being ahead of the movement, what would y'all rather have right now? If some crazy stuff popped off right now, what would y'all rather have right now? Would y'all rather have the zombie apocalypse, you know what I'm saying, the alien invasion, or the purge movement?
aliens.
Aliens would be dope.
Aliens.
You throw aliens.
Everybody
in
go
there.
aliens.
So humans scare me
Aliens.
more than aliens.
Yes, the Purge. I'm cool on that.
Do. Yeah.
I don't think much would happen with the purge.
It would.
Bro, they
think
would destroy this store if there was
Okay,
there was
if you
12
speak-
hours
if you
of
speak of that.
This store would not exist anymore.
Yeah.
It would be on
Yeah,
fire, probably.
there'd probably be a lot of looting going on.
It would be the kids. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Adults love this store. Jay has so many friends that have come down here and shop.
It'd probably be the loot.
It would be
A lot
the
of looting
young
going on.
kids coming, stealing, burning shit, all kind of being on the podcast, fucking with stuff. Like that's
the
what it would
movie of
have
the
to
Purge-
That's the first thing
But
they
the-
would
but
do.
the movie of the Purge is
They
not
would
what-
break
that's
this
not what you
window
think
and then
about
get
when
on
you
the
think of the
podcast.
Tyrell.
That's not what you think about when you think about the purge. Like, you know what I'm saying? The movie itself, like, you know what I'm saying?
But the rules
But
that you're setting,
is
the rules that you're
all
setting,
crimes is legal.
exactly. The rules that you're setting, the Purge
So I'm just
rules.
like, all right.
I would much rather have.
Jay gonna be at the
aliens.
Nike store.
Did you say what was the third one? Zombie apocalypse.
Nah, yeah, I was just like,
Okay.
what would y'all rather have?
See, I'd rather have aliens than zombie apocalypse because
Okay, I could dig that.
aliens are. I mean, like I said,
It's more interesting.
It's more interesting.
interesting.
Anything's possible, and zombies are
We
not going
just
to go.
know zombies is not hell.
Aliens
no,
at the
bad news
ocean.
all-
Are they-
aliens at the ocean?
Are
though.
they fast zombies or slow zombies?
Yeah, that's also.
I don't
decent
care
point.
how it is.
I mean,
but
if
if they-
if
What are the
they're-
rules? What a different type of zombies? Different types?
Well,
that would be
so-
interesting.
so-
The British zombies, they run fast.
Yeah,
The USA zombies,
No, I'm cool
they
with-
seem like they be like, ooh.
Shooting
you,
stuff.
Yeah, you can just keep pushing them back.
Yeah.
Those ones in Europe, bro. They're
They
terrifying.
run fast.
They gone, bro.
So that's
They
so I
gone.
definitely don't
They
want
ran to
that.
400.
No, World War Z. World War Z. Just
Mm-hmm.
take that, zombieify it, like all of that. Throw some aliens in there, bro. The world gonna go to
Bro.
shit. It's gonna crash.
But
And
that-
they climb stuff too.
Climbing wall. They
You
build
feel
it a
me?
human.
They jump on top of each other to climb.
Yeah,
Right.
human.
You feel me?
Human
They like
pyramid.
build ladders
Was that World
on
War
top
Z?
of each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
World War Z. Make
Yeah.
that
They like-
zombified. Oh
Bro,
man.
no, bro.
Have you seen War of the Worlds? So that's where like all the aliens are coming out from underground. You know what I mean?
That's
so
why I
they're all
asked
here.
y'all. I was
So-
like, bro,
so-
y'all
I mean,
think
that-
it's
It
the
was
aliens is
fascinating
in the
how
sea.
they died too because of the pollution or the air quality.
Yeah,
That's our only
yeah, we did that.
defense.
We did that.
Yeah.
The only
We
thing,
did that.
the only thing that I think is happening, the only thing that I think is happening with the aliens is we've just been able to give things different names. I think that's really what it is.
Like
Like
this oxygen
the-
field.
the reptilian concept of people being lizard people and stuff like that. Like we're just changing the names of things. That's all it is. I think that they've always been here, and it's just.
Where I feel like it's like real life, like creatures you can't even imagine, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
more than just what we consider as alien, like way beyond that.
I ain't my fault, bro. I'm just like,
No, you're
I'm
good.
still thinking about it. My fault, bro. I ain't,
No,
I'm
you
talking
good.
shit, man.
You good? You good?
Bro. I'm still thinking about it, bro. I'm just like, bro.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in, bro, and they're all just dropping it on us right now.
Dropping, just left and right. Next year, some crazy natural disaster is gonna just cuts.
They said
All right,
we only
so-
discovered like 10% of the ocean.
Only 10%.
Yeah.
There's so
how
many
scary
other
that is,
species out there.
Yeah, that's just terrifying, bro. I'm in on the whole ocean thing because like the Bermuda Triangle, there's a reason why all these ships get lost and
Yeah.
disappear. There's a reason why like
Aliens.
planes don't fly. I mean, they fly over the Bermuda Triangle now, but like you can hear. Go to YouTube and just type in like Bermuda Triangle pilot like talking or something, and you can hear, versions of these people where they're over the fucking Bermuda Triangle, and all of a sudden they disappear, bro. They're just like, I'm seeing fucking palm trees and all this other weird shit that like wasn't here a second ago. Like it's, I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird stuff, bro. But like what I do know is that we are on a rock that's flying through orbit.
You want me to tell
Literally.
you the reason why I can't
That's
like,
all-
I
that
can't
is
look,
exactly what it
You want me
is.
to tell you the reason why I can't like overlook that? It's like I heard of mole people.
Yeah. More people in Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, now we talking about folks that just stay underground, like, you feel me? Like,
Mhm.
so it's like, I mean, I know, man, it's the ocean and whatever, you feel me? But you adapt.
For sure. And just
And it's
because
just
it's the
like-
ocean doesn't mean there's no air down there, bro. Like there could
It's
be
air.
there
I mean,
could
it's
be
air
a
for them.
Yeah.
Maybe
They
probably not for
can
us.
breathe it, and
They
we
can
can't.
breathe
well
that.
there
We can't-
there could be
breathe that.
pockets of air,
Exactly.
like you go underneath
A certain section.
a shelf, yeah, and then you just go up,
We tried to take a submarine down there.
They did it the
Right.
wrong way, though, man. They did it the wrong way. I believe that they're, like you said, the pockets of air. You've seen in movies, they've gone over so far, and then they come up on the other side, and then they breathe in normal.
I know y'all
Yeah.
saw them videos where they said, like, when they got too far, how much, like, the pressure.
The pressure.
Yeah.
And it just, you saw it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just like, now we talking like metal
Mm-hmm.
tanks. And the metal tanks, like, crush, like,
cans, yeah, like a Coke can.
So, like,
Yeah, but it's crazy to see the type of fish
weren't-
that,
we
that
weren't
are on
made to
that
go
are on
down
the
there.
no, but
Not
but
that
it,
far.
but it's wild. It's wild seeing the fish down there, bro. Like because the fish, they got bones, they got structure, and like none of it's crushing those fish.
How
like
do you even take something to give these things names? Like the link that Andrew sent, when you just kept scrolling down that link, bro, it was just more and more different animals. Like you have to be able to find this thing to classify it, to give
Right.
it a name. How do you do that? Where are the cameras? Where are the scientists? Like if you physically can't go down there.
Remember the old SpongeBob episode when they went too deep?
Yeah, that was.
And they had to like drive the
The rover thing they got.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that was
They had
wild.
to like drive the thing up the wall
Of the wall,
because
yeah.
they went too deep. And it's like
I think
I
that
know
was
that's just the cartoon, but like
the concept
you
of
feel
it.
me? Like,
I feel
There-
like that's
when
But
another.
there's
when
but
you
there's
a little
adults that
kid-
are writing that shit.
yeah, you feel
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying? Like
for
when
sure.
you a kid,
Adult-
you just thinking it from like
Adults are the
cartoon
actors.
aspect,
All
like,
the whole cast is all adult. There ain't no kids in SpongeBob. All of them are adults. They've been adults this whole time. But no, I'm just trying to think. Like, one, where did this weird idea even come from? If we've already had submarines, they've already been in the water. Whose idea was it to say, let's try to go deeper with this? Not
Because
build
they-
something else. Not build something else. Let's just use this to go deeper. That is where I'm not understanding.
Somebody wants
ain't
to
never-
make $1 million every time that
It's an obsession.
It fit 5 people, and it was $250,000 a person, bro. That dude was in it solely for money. Every time that he goes with his vehicle to go to a place that he knows you're gonna make $1 million, bro. Hell yeah! And who wants to ride shotgun? I'll take you to Kings Island.
I feel like
you know what I mean.
I
In my
just-
car.
I couldn't imagine saying let's go underwater. If
That's
you're gonna
an
give me $1 million,
obsession.
I'd rather go
it's
space.
it's like
That'd be my thought.
it's
100%.
like- it-
100%.
Space.
It's like I feel like it's like everybody have a plan. Like, yo, we want to see what's going on down here, and then like
It was the
over
way.
time, it just get too.
It
It,
was-
it just get a little bit too deep.
It was the way they did it.
No
that's,
pun intended.
That's all.
But like,
That's all.
it's like
I just feel like we should have thought about it a little bit more. Like, yeah, man's about to get his payday, whatever, cool. But like, there's only so much information that we know already. Why weren't we trying to, do something maybe different? Just a thought. Just a thought. We've done this for so long.
Everybody's so accustomed to trying to figure out what's out in outer space. I feel like that's cool too. But I'm just like, I mean, shit. Right?
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you want to start
right
somewhere,
here.
start.
But
you
that's-
can start somewhere going.
But that's fine. But that's fine. But they know already how far we can go. So that's my whole point.
It's
They're
dangerous.
using a machine that they already know we can't go that far with. Let's build something
they
stronger.
just
Like
keep-
that's my thought. Like you already know this is how much information we know. This is how far a human can even swim down. Let's build something stronger.
Push the
Let's
boundary.
build. No. Push the limit, but push it to the point
it
where you
to
can
the
still
limit.
push it to the point where you can still live.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like you know physically this information. If you go this far down for this amount of time, you're going to die. You know this. It's not a secret. So let's try to build more. Let's not just build a machine that already exists that we already can't use.
That's crazy that the
that's all
water
I'm saying.
pressure is that strong.
Powerful, bro. They
It's
disintegrate.
crazy that the water
They
pressure
dis-
is that strong.
there's-
We
there's-
can't even like.
there's
we can't
nothing
even
left.
like. You feel me? Like
They're gone.
in
It'll-
order for you to really go down there and see what you see and be able to bring that back and be like, this is what's going
exists.
on,
Yeah,
It's crazy, bro.
and you can't even do it.
Yeah.
you can't.
Oh Jesus!
I
Christ.
get
So-
being curious. But
So
Damn.
Mythbusters actually went and tried this exact same scenario. So they put Buster's their like dummy.
yeah.
They put him in in like an aqua suit, whatever that shit is, and they put him deep underwater, and then they depressurized it, where like basically your shit cracks, and then like
Everything caves in.
yeah, so all the pressure that was going this way now goes this way.
that way, yeah.
And so when they pulled Buster back up, his head shrunk, bro. His head actually shrunk down to like a little fucking softball.
What is Buster made of? What's the material?
It's exactly the same components of a human skull and
Oh.
skin. The density that they have of Busters, basically like you can shoot it with a gun, and it'll
react
have
the same.
It'll react exactly the same, even though the skin is all plastic.
Yeah.
Right. It's the same density as human skin.
That is so wild.
So like, yeah.
I feel like they should have done more of those types of tests. Like, let's send things that aren't human down there. What's up, guys? Let's send things that aren't human down there first, because they had to send something up to space before they put humans in a rocket. So like, the same concept, and then build more equipment. Don't just use the same equipment. I will never be able to get over that statement alone. We use the same thing we've already been using. It doesn't make sense.
Bro, you wanna know the society we're living in? Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
5. Somebody has already created a mod where you can take the
You can take a
Ocean Gate.
submarine.
It's the Ocean Gate submarine, not just a submarine.
Oh my god.
It's the exact
one?
replica
Oh,
of
wow.
Ocean Gate, and you can take it in the water and you can start driving around in this bitch.
Nah, bro, that's doing too
That
much.
is-
But that I could imagine somebody doing that. I mean, that's the same
Bro,
thing
but
with
like,
the,
but who,
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, but
who's
that's a-
doing this mod? It's not Rockstar Games.
No.
it's some kid in his basement that's putting all
Let's
these
put
little
these
things
things together.
and creating the exact same Ocean Gate submersible, and then they're able to load it into the game. Like that's
But
impressive
but
on its
to,
own.
It
To the
is.
GTA world, he's a god.
I
Yeah,
wanna-
bro.
Oh god, man.
I want to see
He's doing
somebody.
He's doing it for everybody.
Yes,
Yes.
I want to see somebody recreate this in Minecraft to like in a strong level, because I feel like that game has just gotten so crazy over the years. Like I want to see that. I want to see like a Lego model version scale of this submarine somebody just builds out of nowhere.
That is wild, though.
I want to see
So-
it, but that is really cool. I didn't know that.
You know what's crazy?
crazy.
Mr. Beast broke a record the other day.
which doing what?
His latest video got more views in 24 hours than any other video on YouTube that's not music related. He got 64 million views in 24 hours.
Because he was at the ocean.
We do.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like very good. It was kind of like
it was just
mundane.
the video in general.
I mean,
Yeah, the
like
fact that
he's done so
out in the
much.
middle of the
He's done
ocean.
so much legwork
Yeah.
that in
People are
in
just
every
watching him.
one of these videos, he's putting so much effort into it that he's only coming out with one once a month. So
Yeah.
you've got all these kids that are waiting for you to
Yes.
drop a
Patiently
video.
waiting.
It's like,
That's,
damn.
that's cult following right there.
Yeah,
I be like, bro, the kids
It's crazy.
know that? I
And-
mean, like, God.
Young
I
kids
would
too,
say, I
bro.
would say it's.
Young
I would
kids.
even.
That's wild.
He said it's interesting. He said cult following, but I would say it's more what a modern legit influencer can do, because
for
that's where he's at now.
He is
the
he's
that guy.
He's Quentin Tarantino for YouTube.
exactly
Yes.
Right,
He's what you're trying to
wait. So you wait for the video, and as soon as it
Yes.
drops, you watch it
You
the second that
immediately-
it comes
yes.
out, because you want to be able to one that tells
You wanna
everybody,
experience
go
that.
check this out.
I know Jake Paul isn't on that level, and I know people are tired of
coming.
hearing
He's
about
up
him.
there.
He's getting there. But listen,
I-
a kid.
I'm here for Jake Paul.
No,
bro.
I saw the video. He won the fight. I support it. But what I just want to say, a kid literally told the team that he want to grow up to be like Jake Paul as a boxer. His favorite boxer. He told the team that. He could have said anybody. He could have said anybody in the world. He said Jake Paul. That surprised me. I think he was like some Hispanic kid or whatever. I think I tagged Jay in the video just
Yeah.
because. But like that's where these people are becoming. They're becoming more than life. So like his following obviously is getting up there. Like he's not Mr. Beast by any means, but he's
Bro,
getting
he
to that
is-
level.
Well,
he's
he
getting
said,
to that
like,
level.
They
I want to
they're
hear
not
what
really
Yam
into-
has to say
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all.
Lil
Do your
man,
thing.
like, you know,
He was emotional, bro. He was crying. Lil Man was crying because Jake Paul video called him. He FaceTimed it.
okay.
Crying, bro. Best day of his life. I'm older than Jake
So
Paul.
what do you
That's
think about
weird.
Jake Paul as a boxer, bro?
huh?
What do you think about Jake Paul as a boxer? Be honest, bro. Did you get to watch Did you watch the fight?
I did not watch the fight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to fight. He got to fight somebody that box.
For sure, for
Like,
sure. But here's the thing, bro. I've been a huge fan of Nate Diaz for a
but
long time.
I do want to see him take down McGregor because I don't like what McGregor said.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's just
Nick Diaz or Jake Paul?
no, not.
What did McGregor
Conor
say
No, I know.
say to Jake
Hey,
Paul?
come on, man.
Go ahead, bro.
I can't-
Go ahead.
I
No,
can't even-
I'm not allowed to say it. You say it.
Jesus Christ. You see-
I don't know-
you
I don't know
see-
what he said.
You see what you doing?
I don't know what he
All right,
said.
so
What happened?
He
Just speak it.
called him a wigger.
Called him a wigger.
Can't-
Because he was wearing a big baggy
I can't fuck with
denim jacket.
Excuse my French.
It would be a fun thing to watch. I feel like if they did it in the octagon, McGregor would win. But like as a boxing match, Jake might take him.
Well, that's
might take him.
and
I don't know.
here's my theory, bro.
Personally, I don't have nothing like. It ain't nothing against you, feel me, Jake.
I think Jake's sweet.
I just think Jake need a fighter. Like
But he hasn't fought a
I
boxer.
want to see him like really like.
Yeah.
I know, because it's like when you boxing, you gotta like kind of like they kind of like step you into stuff. And you gotta kind of work
Yeah.
your way up into stuff. So I understand that.
There was a girl
So
that
I really
His
wanna see
promotion
him-
is unlike anything else. though.
Yeah,
Here's-
his promotion
here's-
is crazy.
that
here's-
I
ticket.
want to see him like
pro-
actually like
His promo is top
just
tier.
man, come on, man.
him and
like,
his brother. Him and
Hey,
his brother.
go against
Yeah.
a journeyman or something.
Well,
You feel
yeah.
me? Now we gonna talk about that.
The bare
Now,
knuckle
with
boxing
McGregor-
champion.
Now with McGregor, I don't like McGregor because I don't like the fact that he used that word.
Right.
Because like when I hear that word, I'm thinking like
You might as well have said it. You might as well have said
Say
it
it.
because
You got the balls to say that.
because you're
might as well have
using
said
the
it.
derogatory.
you feel what I'm saying?
100%.
Like you might as well have
Yeah.
said it, bro. Like that's how you feel,
Yeah.
for real, bro. Like
Yeah. I'm
you just said
100%.
you had what it was like a couple years ago. You had a fight with Floyd.
Right.
That's how you wanna come.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's lame.
Right.
It's just lame. It's lame as
I
hell.
totally agree, bro. But here's my thing about Jake Paul, bro. I
don't think Jake lame. I just think he just needed to
no,
fight
bro.
the
I think here's.
But I understand
I think
he working his
it's
way
I
up
think
into stuff.
I think it's a game of
So I
chess,
don't
bro.
get-
I think it's a game of chess because
Start small.
Nate Diaz. Everyone loves Nate Diaz. Everybody does, right?
He seemed like
And-
a cool ass dude.
and so
when they fought, it seemed like he really was like not even tripping.
For sure,
He
bro.
knew,
Smiling.
yeah,
Smiling. He was chilling.
he was getting punched,
But he getting paid.
smiling.
He
And I'm
getting paid still.
and I'm gonna tell you why,
getting
bro.
paid
I'm
still.
gonna tell you why because look, hey, Nate Diaz has been in the UFC a long time, and Dana White is very, very well known for underpaying everybody in the UFC. Now you're getting
I always thought
you're
UFC
getting
fighters should get paid way more than
physical
they get paid.
damage. You're getting brain damage.
Boxers get paid big money.
Yes.
That's
And I
where
always
You gotta
felt-
be
that's
good.
and that's where I'm
Man,
going
y'all
with
really
this.
Do this to me
Yeah,
right
go
now,
on.
'cause I'm
Give
gonna
me
rip
yo,
this
I see where you're
yo,
at.
give me
Listen.
45 seconds,
I
and
got
I'm
you,
a,
bro.
and I'm a thank you, bro. Because what's happening is Jake is bringing these people into the boxing industry, not under HBO or Showtime where they make all the money.
Yeah.
Jake teamed up with Dazn, or I don't even know how to Dazn, Dazn, right? I think it's pronounced differently than the Dazn. But what he's doing, bro, is Nate is in the UFC getting his face pummeled, bro. I'm talking blood coming out of both eyes.
Yeah.
His ears are bleeding, and then he wins the fight, and he gets $30,000, $40,000.
That's crazy.
This motherfucker made millions boxing, right? So what Jake is doing is Jake is basically going, hey, let's put on
Oh
he- he's putting on a
You the first
Stallone
motherfucker to actually
Stallone
I
versus
see what you talking about.
Apollo
Shit, I ain't never think
in an
about that.
exhibition fight
There you go.
where we're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get physically hurt.
And you're gonna get
because-
paid.
And you're going to get paid millions, bro.
Get it back.
Look,
gonna get it
look,
back.
you're in.
I ain't never
Yeah.
think about it like that until now.
Yeah,
was-
bro.
I-
So, but look,
Jesus Christ.
look.
Hold on, man.
So now,
Okay,
so now,
because our show was looking at like, I'm like, why the fuck he keep fighting all these niggas that don't box?
bro, he's
But
getting
now I see what
everybody
you're saying
paid,
now.
and
I see what
he's
you're saying now.
and
I
he's
see what
he's
you're
gotten
saying.
to the point now where he's gonna get people that are
Damn,
respected
that's
in the
crazy.
league to fight him because. Like Tyrone Woodley fought him twice, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And why did he do it twice? Because he's getting paid
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah.
Money.
Like you know, instead
Money.
of HBO
Dang.
instead of HBO
Yeah.
running away
Go
with
over
the
your
big
head, huh?
check,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
They
Dan,
just cutting out the middleman.
Dazen's going, hey, we'll give you half of everything.
Yeah.
Just do your shit, and you know, bro, the Paul brothers, they took over pay-per-view last Saturday.
Yeah.
Right?
They
Like
did.
Logan Paul
both of
was he won SummerSlam, and then Jake Paul
Got
beat
to the-
Nate Diaz. Bro.
And he got to the
They-
fight.
The
they-
best weekend.
Logan
bro.
Logan got to
Straight
the
up.
fight after he fought in SummerSlam. He still had the same outfit on to go support his
Of
brother.
course he did.
He still had
bro.
the same outfit on.
did,
Didn't
though.
change. Didn't do nothing.
You need. Oh, you know what? My
did,
homie
though.
made that outfit.
That outfit was fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
really?
fire. I wish it was.
bro.
I wish it was
shout,
red.
Yeah, yeah.
shout out to Saras.
I wish it was
Yeah.
red and black, but it was fire. It was fire. He
I
did
am
his thing.
Makaze.
Damn,
He did his
bro.
thing.
Him and I had lunch over at the Avenue Brew when he was in town.
That's
Bro, he
dope.
makes the outfits for everybody in the
See,
WWE.
hey, look, see, everybody that's listening right now, you feel me? Like it went over my head. So if you feel like how I'm feeling, if it went
Hey.
over your head too, then now you hearing it
But look,
right now.
But look, I like that and to simplify everything.
sure didn't know
The
that.
Tyson fight. The Tyson fight. It wasn't about them hurting each other.
There-
not.
That
bro,
money. It's
bro,
what
it
the
was-
money happened.
There was supposed to be no punches to the head when it came to Roy Jones, Mike Tyson. It was
Yeah.
an exhibition fight.
But no, I respect it because I think they should do it again. I think they should run it back, do the same thing, donate the money to charity. It's not about them getting paid. Tyson got his money. He chilling. He don't need to get paid.
Nah, Roy-
But run that back.
Roy's good
Donate the
now.
money.
Roy's managing the kid that was on the pre-card, who ended up knocking that dude out with a solar plex shot, bro. This kid's like only 19 years old, and he's training with Roy Jones Jr., who's the guy that fought Tyson in that exhibition fight.
Respect.
Now, Roy Jones is like one of the fastest dudes that's ever played the game, right? And this little 19-year-old kid
Hella
is
explosive.
fast, bro. He's fast. He's got hair like Yaman, but like the kid, bro. Like they were kind of clowning him, like the announcers, like, oh, he needs a little bit of training to get to this level, but like you could tell that this, like
Kid knows what he's
the
doing.
announce, bro, he took him out with a solar shot, like a solar plex right there. The dude got hit and he just dropped.
Hit him right.
Couldn't get back up, bro. He couldn't breathe.
That's a powerful.
That's
hit.
a
little
There.
19-year-old kid,
you
bro.
Take a shot right here, like, bro.
I'd probably fold.
That's so I
ain't
so I
going.
was good friends with a guy named Dale Crow who he fought Michael Moore a couple times, a big heavyweight boxer. He's from Cincinnati, and he always told me, he's like, bro, if you ever want to get out of a conversation real quick, he's like, right here, hit him right here, right under the where there's no meat,
Just
and
right
he's
in the
like,
ribs.
Bro, that's where
gone,
your
boom,
liver is there.
Right in the ribs.
can't
bro.
breathe, bro, can't
Right
breathe.
I mean, your
Ribs.
ribs is here, but your like
Yeah.
feel me?
Sternum,
Take 'em out.
yeah.
You can take them out. It's over.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, they talked about that in training. It's like the WWE fighters, they're fighting, but they're not supposed to like really try to actually hurt you. You know, they just do so much. Yeah. It accidental shot to like here, like took somebody out. I can't remember who was it, but I think it was John Cena that hit him. All of this.
That's why nobody can't see
Stop
him.
working. Yeah, right. He can't see. He hit him one time. It was over. But it was supposed to be one of those like the fan comes out and he talks crap to John Cena. And he just lay him out. He punched him. He wasn't supposed to punch him. He's supposed to FU him, and then he was supposed to do. He just hit him one good time. Put him in the hospital.
Yep.
Put him in the hospital. But that's what it is, bro. That's all you got to do.
If you're not
Right
expecting
there.
it either, bro, that's the thing. Like,
Oh,
like you
Y'all
know.
ever seen He Got Game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But look, on that topic,
Yep.
real quick, before we end this, fun fact, if y'all did not know this, not only I just want to say this because I just found this out thanks to Bailey. Harry Houdini died in Detroit, and he died because he had too many punches to the abdomen. It fucked him up. That's really what it is. He had this trick. Basically, when he's ready, he's set. Punch him as many times as you want. You're not gonna phase him. Some dude came backstage right before he went on and punched him 4 times, and it damaged some stuff. That's what killed him.
And he ended up dying. Yeah, he died like
Fun fact.
12 hours later or something. It wasn't like right there.
I
yeah.
did not know that. I didn't know he
times
was
straight.
from Detroit. I didn't know he stepped foot in Detroit.
After
Never
the
heard that
second
before.
time, you better hit that nigga back.
But no, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard about a musician's death, based off of this show that I watched. But I found that out. That's
Magician.
crazy. Magician.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's called Death by Magic. You should watch the show stuff. But basically this dude, he tries to perform every trick that he's doing. Someone did and they died. So he's trying to do it his way, and he does it every single time. So
crazy.
he doesn't get punched in the stomach though. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
There was,
because we were talking about the punches.
there was a guy that used to get hit in the stomach with the cannonball.
Yeah.
I think
That's so
I think he died like
Jeez,
something
right.
fucking
Something
imploded in his
crazy,
stomach too,
yeah.
bro.
But I seen a video of it. I got to replay in my head. He smacks into the thing and he stands back up.
When
I'm
I
like,
used to box, like there'd be like drills where they drop medicine balls on your stomach.
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
His-
and they
his-
come in different sizes.
His boy.
Some of them be 10 pounds.
the-
Some of
the
them be
buff
15
dude
pounds. Some
that
of them be 20 pounds.
He does
It
that.
just depends on what you how you wanna do it.
I'll do the
Yeah.
10. I'll do the
Depending
10
on
and
how
the
you wanna
20.
do it.
I'm not doing higher than that. I can't.
You feel me? Like,
He's that strong.
It's really not good for you. But
I've watched it. I've watched this video.
I was trying to hold on. I gotta pee, bro.
It's not really much about your stomach. It's about your mind.
It's
And
a
I gotta
mental
get lottery
thing.
It's a
tickets
mental
before
thing, bro.
2:30.
Like
We can rap.
We-
It
You got?
train your-
Did you
it's
guys
10
buy lottery tickets yet?
Yeah.
No.
I don't-
1.55
do
Billy,
it.
bro.
I heard,
Yeah.
I heard it going for $1 billion. I don't do the
Crazy.
lottery shit though.
I'm gonna do it. I'm
I'd
gonna
rather
start doing
sports
it.
bet.
I'll cut you
I'm
a check when I win.
I'm gonna start doing it for sure.
Now, if one of us win, then shit. You know what I'm saying?
I wear a size. My friend said it on Twitter. I wear a size 10,000.
Hey,
I wear a
that's
size
tight.
10,000. What's up?
That's tight.
I don't even need a bit. Just give me 10 bands. I'll be good.
Shit, there
I'll be
you
chilling.
go.
All right,
You
man.
win that shit.
Aliens, if you want to come see us, if you want to be on the podcast, who's gonna be the first? Who's gonna be the first person to interview an alien? It's got to be Joe Rogan.
Joe
right?
Rogan, easily.
100%.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't need the government's approval. There's just gonna be Verlian's gonna be like, Joe, let's go.
That will be the
They're gonna
most
call
watched
him.
video.
They're gonna call him.
Crazy.
history of-
I heard.
history of videos.
I heard Joe's trying to get Trump on. That'd be crazy.
Oh,
But,
that's gonna be
but
interesting.
before we wrap up here,
Hey, Trump said he about to.
You got some announcements.
got some announcements. Tyrell, show off your
Courtesy of Jay Banks in a phrase I've been saying for years. This is the
I'm glad with the
future
shirt, man.
of fitness brand right here. A
Sit
fish
back
that
there,
can,
Jay.
a
Fit it.
fish that
Hey.
can't swim,
Fit
baby. We out here. We out here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's more to come. More to come.
Fit it.
All right, Andrew,
what I'm
your
saying?
turn. Your turn. What's up?
You
My
know?
turn, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Announcements?
Yeah.
What's
So, as anyone who was paying attention to the last episode, and if you come this far, I hope you enjoyed our Aliens Exist part 2, if you will. But I announced that I was doing an event series at Madison Live starting on August 24th. We announced on August 1st that the company exists, and we've, pushed out a whole company, and we're hitting the ground running and seeing where this takes us. But today on 8/8, to date this, if you will, we announced the first 2 artists that I will be interviewing on Beyond the Stage live at Madison Live in Covington, Kentucky on August 24th, and then the next artist is on September 28th, Madison Live. We're going to make a few more announcements. We got some sponsorships, sponsors to announce, and all the information for the shows and, ticket price and all that. But yeah, I'm very excited. Announced the artist today. The first artist is a band called Season 10. Season 10 is the artist that I'm going to interview first for Beyond the Stage. The OG episode, if you will. And I'm really excited because these guys have been doing their thing for 11 plus years. So this is going to be their opportunity to do some storytelling, talk about band life, musician life, and life outside of that. And I'm going to ask them all sorts of random questions. They don't even know what's coming. But I'm excited. And then the second artist that'll be that I'm interviewing, hosting on September 28th is Rye, formerly Rye the Kid. He goes by Rye now, and we're really excited to have him. It's going to be a dope interview. I'm going to throw him some curveballs as well, and I'm excited just to see what he's all about. And I've had some great conversations. He's one of my favorite local artists, and just excited to dive into his current musical journey. And anyone that wants to come watch in person, it'll be at Madison Live on September 28th. You can watch Rye, and on August 24th of this month, you can watch Season 10. So it's going to be a great time. There's going to be art vendor. There's going to be people there, just vendors in general. I'm hopefully getting a few people that'll get involved and be able to set up their business. They don't have to do a whole lot. We just, want people to get involved. Don't have to do it too flashy. Just come in and show your stuff and bring some business cards and, network. It's all about that as well. So people are going to come in and network, and it doesn't have to be a huge deal, but we're going to have a good time. And we're doing everything beyond the stage. And it's going to be right on the stage. I'm going to interview him right on the stage. So come check it out. It's going to be pretty cool.
All righty now.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. And Tyrell, what do you got on your face, man? What's up?
Unrelated note, go see the Turtles movie. It was great. Just saying. All day.
All day.
Yam, you got some news? What's going on with you this week, brother? What's up? What's up?
I'm dropping 3 songs Sunday. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
okay.
So one song is going to be called Ease My Mind. The next song is going to be called Phone Jumping. And then another song, Thinking About Everything.
Thinking about everything.
Yeah.
Hey.
We be thinking about
Ease
everything,
My
bro.
Mind is more like it's more turned up. I was actually going to call that song Demon Time.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like,
Spicy.
yeah, a little spicy. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, I'm gonna change the name.
You gotta go with your heart, because when you
But
drop
it's
it,
still like,
you need people to mess with it.
it's just like one of them songs where you get, if you record music and stuff like that, sometimes you just want to step in there and you just want to go straight in. And that's the reason why I was gonna call it Demon Time, because I just like everything I've been thinking about, everything that's been going on in my mind, just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
It's exciting.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
then
man.
I wanted to like still
That's
keep,
liberating, bro. That's like one of those things where like you're like
therapeutic.
yeah, you're able to get
Therapeutic,
something
you know what I'm
off your chest
Yeah.
and the world so people can enjoy it as much as you do. And that's what I'm trying to do with the Beyond the Stage. I'm trying to interview
Gotcha.
artists tell them
Feel me?
to tell the people why they do what they do. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I'm like they're out here working their ass off to get their music to people, to the public, and my goal is just to give them the opportunity to speak their
Gotcha.
mind, share their music live. It's not gonna be like an acoustic stripped down. It's their full band, drummer and all. So like it's definitely gonna be an experience. I will tell you that right now. August 24th, Kobe Bryant Day, 8/24. You know what I mean?
24,
Alright, now.
hey.
You know, shout out, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, my grandmother. We talked about her earlier.
Sure, okay.
Absolutely, but that's the thing is, on Kobe Bryant Day, we're gonna be interviewing a dope band called Season 10, and they've been around over 10 years. So we'll see where they're at this point. And then in September 28th, Rye's gonna be on, and I'm excited to pick his brain a little and see what he's doing right now. And he's dropping new music. I'm hoping. So like, I'm hoping they all want to drop new music. I want at least. I'd love to see like one song every time brand new that the only place they've heard it the first time is right on Beyond the Stage. But we'll see what
Gotcha, I
happens.
gotcha.
It's up to them. But yeah, I'm excited to get to know him, and it's gonna be kind of podcast style ish, but it's gonna be more. It's gonna be on a stage, and
I guess,
I have a
man.
couch. You know, it's a whole thing. It's
Yeah,
a whole
man,
thing.
Just, you feel
Yeah.
me? Ease my mind.
Ease
and
your
then,
mind, bro.
like,
My mind's
then-
eased knowing that you're dropping music for me to vibe with, because everything you drop is so catchy, dude. Like what
It's
you're
cool.
dropping is, dude. It like I was jamming at that video that is kind of like.
Oh, the little
Jumping
secret.
around the internet, man. I see quite so many shares of it. I mean, the flashing through the different spots at Mecca. I think it was
Yeah.
recorded in OTR,
Yeah.
Cincinnati, Mecca. So like, I feel like it's such a catchy song. The
It's cool.
the visuals are solid.
It's just,
Yeah, dude, it was solid. It's solid content, man. And, I mean,
I
that's
just-
it. Yeah.
fun. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just a song about a guy just meeting a chick through mutual friends, and they done heard about each other, but now they finally getting a chance to meet each other, and then they meet each other and they just hitting it off, and then everything's just smooth sailing from that point on. That's pretty much all it was. And actually at Mecca, yeah, there was a guy. He was a bartender there, and I just walked in. I was like, bro, you feel me? I already like, cause when you go in Mecca, all they bathrooms have different like color codes to it. It's almost like walking to like a different scene. You feel me? So I was just like, bro, I'm just gonna come in here and shoot some scenes and stuff like that. He wasn't even tripping. He was like, all right, bro. And then I just did what I had to do when I was out of there.
Yeah.
That's it. It wasn't even like nothing crazy. But
For sure.
it still looked kind of cool, I guess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
So when you're let's talk about art, like being an artist and doing your thing in the city, and when you see your friends doing like really different musical projects, you know, blossoming in their own right.
I see a lot of cool like stuff going on in Cincy.
Yeah.
Like my boy KG.
Yeah, talk about it.
I don't know if he. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he might see this, but you know what I'm saying. He over there, Madonna's, and he's on the ukulele, and he can sing and he can rap. He's like a unique talent, and a lot of people probably don't know about him. He actually he performed a couple times at Thompson House.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice.
So like, you know, maybe some people might know about him, but like, that's my homie, man. Like we talk all the time.
Yeah.
He kind of remind me of Tootsie. I don't know, like,
Okay.
if y'all know about Tootsie, but like whoever listening, if y'all know who the artist Tootsie, he remind me of him, but he better, in my opinion.
Okay.
You feel me? So like,
Shout out. That's cool.
I do it like that.
Yeah.
Man, there's so much talent, man. Siri Amani.
Yeah. Shout out.
She
For
put
sure.
on for the city of Cincinnati. If it, you know, because of her, we got C Sharp.
C-Sharp, man.
So C Sharp can be able to display his talents,
Dude, he is.
which I talked to him earlier today,
Dude, he is
and I'm gonna be linking up with him.
crushing
next
it, bro. He played played my birthday show, so that was
Yeah.
pretty. That was a great time, man. The bash,
The
yeah,
bash, that was
the
dope.
summer birthdays bash, man. So I was really excited that he was able to play. He crushed his whole set was just, you know,
Yep.
super solid, and it was his first. it was his-
Frodo was on the ones and twos.
yeah, he was. Yo,
You know
yes,
what
he.
I'm saying?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah, man.
Frodo. I mean, the whole show went really well.
was cool.
It was definitely a little stressful there for a bit, but all the shows are. It is what it is. But we got through it, and now we're on to the next. And
Let's keep pushing.
yeah, man, we're gonna announce another show here in September as well. That's low key right now, but
Hey,
gonna
look,
announce one. Yeah.
September when?
I can't. I won't say the date yet. Yeah, you can't. There's a date.
I want to ask. My birthday is September 24th.
Oh, well, that's not the date, but that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We can have it. We can do. Dude, we can do your birthday, bro.
Like Antonio
Do a listening.
McDice.
Dude, we can do a listening party. That'd be fun. For your birthday, that'd be cool, dude. I mean, that's. But yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna do music on my birthday.
Nah,
On
take
my birthday,
today
I
off.
just want to just do fun.
Vibe
shit
out
and
with the
just-
front homies? Yeah.
I don't really want to.
That's
do
cool.
The music shit.
yeah, because it takes up all your day. I get that.
It don't take up my day. It's just I just rather not do that. I just rather just kick it with my homies.
Yeah, gotta celebrate the
Just-
birthday with
just
the
do
friends.
fun
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I feel that.
Have cool chicks around and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, vibe out, bro.
Just do
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But yeah, Jay, I was saying earlier, told the people that season 10 and Rye are going to be the two first artists that I'm going to interview on Beyond the Stage. So really excited about that. Shout out to both of those. The homies, Jared Metz, me and him met the other day. We're game planning, going to make the event cool. And then we talked to Rye recently, and we're going to do some cool stuff. But going to focus on season 10 for the next 2 weeks or so. And then from that point, we're going to see what happens, see where it takes us, man. I want to one day interview someone on the Madison Theater stage. I think that'd be the
for
coolest.
sure.
That'd be the coolest thing. So
Yeah.
take the couch, because I'm gonna have a couch on stage. Take it to the theater and
It's
see
only a matter
here.
of time, bro.
Dude.
Hey, when we-
it's just gonna that's the goal.
When
That's the
Jake,
goal.
like when we had
That blow up couch was fire. Yeah, the 420
pop-up
event.
shop, shows, TV shows. He was doing his thing. You feel me?
Oh yeah, killing it, bro.
Yeah, he was doing his thing there. You feel me? Shit, you know what I'm saying? We a lot of people that came up. They was curious about what's going on with Native.
Yeah.
We
I
had
bet.
a stand next to us. They had never mind, I'll just talk about that later.
Nah.
But it was a dope experience for you know what I'm saying? Dope experience.
I like that you're always able to do that simultaneously with the store being open,
Bro,
because
we need you with us, bro.
because it was cool. It was cool in the sense that where people could stop into the store, do their thing, and it ended up happening. These two girls stopped in, bought whatever, and then they went up there to see y'all. I saw it on the live stream.
yeah.
That was really cool. I was like, man, see, that's respect, because they didn't have to do that.
Right, for
I told
sure.
them about it, whatever. I think they might have seen something, but the fact that they even went up there in general,
Yeah.
hey, let's up, sign the couch, whatever. That's respect. I
Dope,
respect
bro,
that.
yeah.
I don't even remember their names, but shout out to them.
Right.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, bro. Like the crew we got right now, we're gonna be on deck here at the store, and we're gonna be on all hands on down there at the Voices of America event. So, if you guys do have tickets, like I said, I highly suggest downloading the app. It's gonna give you a lot of info, where the artists are, at what time, what stage, where everything's at. Tyler just kind of murdered it with this whole thing, man. Shout out to
Dude,
him, bro.
shout
He's
out to
like,
Tyler, man.
he's
His
setting it
podcast
up
was
where,
amazing, and then I saw you through the first pitch out of the Reds game.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
yeah, shaking
Man.
hands and kissing babies, bro.
Yeah, he's killing it, man. Huge shout out to Tyler, man. Dude, keep doing your thing, man. I'm
Yes,
excited.
sir.
I'm excited to be a part of the event, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, bro. All right, we got 9 more minutes to pick up lottery tickets for this 1.5 Billy. So
And you also got 9 more minutes to understand that everybody right now, except for me, I'm sorry, they got the suede trucker.
hey,
fitted.
that's all right.
Mad
you,
scientist trucker. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
you had to go
Hey,
vintage
look.
with that native Taz shirt,
No,
bro.
'cause- man,
With the hat.
damn,
You're killing it.
I'm feeling-
Yeah.
No, it's fire,
sorry
bro.
I ain't got mine. You feel me?
It's all right.
Y'all see it? Look,
It's
black
all
on
right.
black.
Hey, limited
You know what I'm
runs.
saying?
You know
Cream
you, man.
color,
Yes, sir.
black on black.
I just wanted to be
Like,
different this episode.
Yeah, come on, man.
So we're backwards, but here we are. I
That's what
love
we
the
kinda
yin
had.
yangs. Like one of my favorite. It's
Just stop by the store.
Absolutely,
man.
man. Stop by
Yeah,
the store.
bro.
Come get your fit right. There's a lot of things going on in the city. Look right.
Yeah, I
It's
appreciate
a lot
the
of
shout.
swag in here, man.
Yes,
There's a lot
sir.
of swag in here.
Yeah, it's going to be a good week, man. You can catch us down here at the Levee, or you can catch us down at the Voice of America Country Music Fest in Westchester this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
So, all right, everybody. I think this is going to wrap up another episode of the PowWow. So I appreciate the tribe for being a part of it as always. Come down here and see Tyrell. We're gonna get Yaman working on the register as well. Yaman's gonna be down there helping us at the Country Fest. It's gonna be a good time, man. So come down here and see us. If you guys want to be a part of the podcast, comment below or DM one of us. We'll get you on. But until then, do you guys want to stick on, or are you guys ready to bounce?
We're good.
Y'all
All
want to
right.
talk about something?
August 24th.
Y'all want
be
to
on
talk
the
about
stage.
something?
No,
Hey,
it's not.
should,
No, we're
should
good.
We, should we go?
No, we're good. I'm good.
Hey.
Let's go. Let's. I don't.
Next
It doesn't.
time. Next time.
No, because we never answered the. All right, okay.
What's the question? What do you got?
Zombie apocalypse.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is gonna take
They're
more than
purged.
7 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
about to go grab my
That's
Millie.
gonna take.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get that
We
ticket.
gotta
Yeah,
really
go
dive
get
deep.
your. Yeah.
We
All
gotta
right.
really
Hey,
dive
All right,
deep.
everybody. Your
I'm
boy
just
Jay
appreciate
Banks.
you.
I'll see you
Hey,
next
man, we outta
Tuesday.
here, man.
Later.
No.
Bye.
You got some
Oh,
stick
we still
around.
doing this?
No,
Dude,
I'm cool. I'm cool. Let's go. Wrap it.
Zombie
he's-
apocalypse.
he's ready to bounce.
No, we're cool. All right. Appreciate
Comment
you.
below. Zombie
Yeah,
apocalypse,
zombie apocalypse,
alien invasion,
alien invasion,
or what
The
was the
Purge.
third? Or the
Who-
purge.
The Purge. What
Which
would you-
one would y'all rather have?
Alien invasion, man.
Alien
Let's go.
invasion.
Alien.
All right,
here,
we're
bye.
outta here.
Later.
Aliens, let's go, man.
Aliens
I
are
want to
real.
interview you guys.
Aliens are real. That's wild.
Let's roll. I can speak fluent alien.
Yep.
The whole conversation would be nothing but
What if the
telepathy,
ugly Martians come?
Where are the lizard people?
right?
Y'all remember that movie?
Underground. All right,
know.
everybody. We'll catch you next week in another
Later.
episode of the
Bye.
PowWow. Your boy Jay Banks. We're out of here.
Hey, all right.
We out here,
Later.
man.
Later. Bye.
6 minutes to get this Billy. Let's roll.